I've studied in 3 different schools, 3 different atmospheres, and it's been amazing. I've had amazing friendships. I've come across really good friends in my school days. But regarding my college days, I didn't get to really enjoy it because I got into I was, I started off with ads, and then I completed my movies and everything. But regarding my college life, I think I've enjoyed the college life more in chocolate, being a part of the college life in chocolate, than in my real college days. I've started off my college life now. So it was so realistic, it was so much fun, and we were again a group of 3 friends, Samrita and Ramya, and all of us were basically having a blast of time. And school days have been great. I've had great friends and they are still there with me, and I think I'm lucky. I always make good friends easily. I have a whole set of wonderful, fun, loving friends, and in this industry I'm also coming across a lot of great friends. In like Notebook I had my co-stars, and now Chocolate. It's been a wonderful experience altogether. School and college is all about friendship, about having fun, about being mischievous, about bunking, about everything, and I've been up to all that in my school days and that 1 year of college life which I had in Chennai, and then I shifted to correspondence. So it's been awesome. I've really been, an active participant in all the dance programs in schools. It was like all these inter-college and inter-school competitions and all. For me, it was drama and dance. That's all. No sports. I was never a part of sports. Somehow, I was never inclined to being a, sportive girl. All these hurdles and all shot put and all, I was never a part of it. I finished my schooling in Ooty. I was studying there for 2 years in a boarding school, and when I had heard the script of Notebook, it was a basic, nostalgia, that nostalgic feeling about, oh, I'm going to be shooting in Ooty again in another boarding school, and it was just taking me back to my school days in Ooty. And I was into ads after my schooling, and 2 years of advertisements, commercials, jewelry hoardings, flex, and a lot of press shoots. And then when Notebook came my way, I loved the script, I loved the role of Sarah, and I just grabbed the opportunity. It was always my passion, like, being a celebrity, being seen on TV, and dancing and acting, all that has always been my passion since childhood. I was very obsessed about watching ads. I would only eat if I would watch ads. It was like that. My mom, if she had to feed me, and if I was grumbling and doing all naughty stuff, if she wanted to make me sit in a place, she would put on the TV. In front of the TV, I would sit, watch ads, and I would be totally quiet because I used to be totally fascinated with the screen and TV and the celebrities and dancing and everything. So it was always there behind my mind that one day I should see myself on screen, one day I should see myself on TV, dancing, acting, being recognized. It was always my dream, and now it's become reality. So it feels really nice. Even in school days, coming on the stage, performing, whether it was a dance or whether it was a play or whether it was a speech, any vote of thanks, I was an extrovert basically. So I was never camera conscious, I was never, people conscious or, crowd conscious. I was never like that. I was always free, and I think that really, it's a basically, a quality in me, that I'm able to be like that. So I never found it difficult in front of the camera. My favorite location during the shooting of Notebook was the Lawrence School, because the kind of atmosphere around that school was so different. It was like really amazing. The building, it was so majestic, and it was like we are a part of that school. I've been studying there as if, since years. It was so nice. The atmosphere around, it was green, it was beautiful, it was serene. So we really enjoyed, and we've shot most of our film in the Lawrence School in Ooty. So I've got lovely memories attached to it, and that's my favorite location. I realized Malayalam cinema is very meaningful. They offer you roles with a lot of substance, a lot of scope for acting, and I knew that Malayalam cinema would give me that. And after getting such a good break through Notebook, I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait patiently for the best. And then Chocolate came my way. I was totally excited about Chocolate because the role I was offered in Chocolate is, I must say, better than Notebook or equal to the Sarah Elizabeth. It's again another dream role for me. Chocolate, I play the character of Anne Matthew. And Anne Matthews is like, she's a very strong girl, again very mischievous, more mischievous than Sarah Elizabeth, naughty up to all the tricks, very bold, very strong, and basically you can say bold and beautiful. And when that role came my way, I was totally, I didn't think twice. I got to know that it was director Shafi who's going to be directing, and the team, everything was totally amazing. So I immediately agreed to the move. It's been a wonderful and a very, very amazing experience working with all the three directors in Malayalam cinema. My first movie being with Mr. Roshan Andrews, second one with director Joshi, and the third one with Mr. Shafi. And it's been a real learning experience for me. Three different directors of three different, style and everything. It was awesome. And all three have, I just look up to them. They are so creative, talented. I totally surrender myself to the, director. Like any scene, anything, I totally, go by what they say. It's more than working on my character. I prefer leaving it to the director to, direct me and guide me to what I should be doing. And that really gives me a lot of learning experience, because I can understand and, realize what I should be doing, and, it's a different experience altogether. So it's been wonderful, and I'm really happy because all three of them are such, big personalities in Malayalam cinema, and getting a chance to work with all three of them is basically a God-sent opportunity. Let me tell you a few lovely experiences I had in Chocolate. Basically, this movie has been a fun ride for me. From day one to the last day of shooting, it's just been fun. We've never felt as if we were working, we were shooting, or we were acting or anything. It was like as if we were enjoying our college life. All of us got into the characters, and Shafi sir had just, created that kind of atmosphere for all of us on the sets. We never felt we were shooting. I think all the credit goes to him, because he's been so nice to work with. A very different experience. We've enjoyed ourselves. So the atmosphere he created for us, for all of us in Chocolate, is like incredible. I mean, we never thought we were shooting. We were in Tevra College. We thought we were a part of Tevra College. We were students. And the tricks I played in Chocolate, the kind of the character portrayal which was done, it was like as if it was natural. I'm just doing it. It was like that. I never thought I was acting, or there was any pre-preparation for my role in Chocolate, or any kind of, lot of learning to be done before performing or anything like that. It was like on the spot. He got me into the mood, the atmosphere he created over there, everything. It was basically very natural. The thread line of Chocolate, just the basic thread line that a guy in a women's college, studying in an all women's college, that is so, crowd pulling, that it creates that curiosity factor in you. What is this one guy going to do in an all women's college? He's going to be totally at a loss. That's what you feel. That, okay, that's going to be totally fun. 3,000 girls and this one guy, God knows who's going to get him, or who he's going to fall in love with out of those 3,000 guys. There's so much of curiosity in your mind. And that thread line has really, when I heard it for the first time, I said, wow, it was like that. And once I heard the story, once I heard the script, I heard the roles, I heard my character, everything, it was more interesting. And now that we've experienced this wonderful journey throughout the shooting of Chocolate, and when I got to taste Chocolate in the theatre with the audience, the first day, when I went to watch the movie, I was totally zapped at, seeing the response from the audience. Chocolate has given me a lot of different experiences. I've gone through, very funny experiences. I'll share one with you. There's this introduction scene of mine where I have to chew pan. It's that, this, it's called Vettala Pak in Tamil. I don't know what to say, but it's like, with that leaf, the betel leaf and all that pak and all that stuff, and I've never done that before. It was the first time I was, putting it into my mouth. I was going to chew it and all, and I had no idea about it. So when the shot was ready, everybody said that, the director Shafi, he told me that you have to chew it and you have to put it in your mouth, and you should watch it to see that. It's the introduction scene of mine. I was excited about it because I've never done it before and I wanted to taste it. And I took that, I put it in my mouth and I basically swallowed it. I didn't know that we were not supposed to swallow it. I was chewing it for some time, then I thought, like how we eat the other sweet pan and all you get, you can just, chew it and then swallow it up. I did the same. And when the shot was ready, it was not there in my mouth. It was all over. And the director asked me, what happened? Why aren't you chewing? I said, I chewed it and I ate it up. And he was totally shocked because he said, you were not supposed to do it. How could you do it? I said, I don't know. I've never done it before. This is the first time I'm, tasting this thing. And all of them on the sets were all burst into laughter. And till today when they remember that, they were like, oh Roma, you swallowed that pak. How could you and all that. Director Shafi, I think he's the coolest director I've worked with. I mean, he can never get, he's not short-tempered. He can never get angry. If he needs to tell us something, he's so cool about it. And I think that is what is very important for an artist, because the kind of, the relationship we share with our director, it makes us feel more at ease, more comfortable, and we feel more we feel more easier to portray our characters. But when we are put into a lot of pressure and tension, and if we are fearing the director and all, then it gets a little tough. But working with director Shafi has been an amazing experience, and I think it's going to be a very memorable and cherishable experience for me. He's never shouted at me, he's never screamed at me or even raised his voice, or for that instance at anybody. He's cool with all of us. It was basically a lovely family. It was fun, enjoyment, comedy. He's always making us laugh. On the sets, you can never see anybody not smiling or not laughing. We were always in splits at his jokes, his very humorous jokes, and it was wonderful. It was a very nice experience working with Prithviraj. He's a wonderful person and a lot of fun. We had an amazing time on the sets. He's a very cool person. Always we were all together. It was Samrita, Ramya, Prithvi, Jaisurya, me, all of us. We would always gang up, sit, talk, chat, gossip, everything. It was like that. Fun. I think his contribution has been very, I should be mentioning that because there were a lot of times where he was guiding me. His small tips which I could, which I took from him has really helped me, and thanks to him, basically a wonderful experience. I love music a lot. Music is, my oxygen basically. I breathe music, I love music. I can do anything if I have music with me. It's like that. It's my favorite hobby, listening to music, dancing, and I like all kinds of music. I'm very fond of, slow love songs, romantic songs, fast songs with, a lot of beat, rap, hip hop, everything. Basically, it's just the music which counts. It's not that, I like only one kind of music. I enjoy every kind of music. It just depends on my mood. My favorite songs, I'll mention 3 favorite songs of mine from Malayalam cinema. My first one being Ishtamalle. I just love that song. It's got so much romance, it's got so much, it's got a very, very lovely feeling when you listen to that song. And right now I'm totally glued to only Ishtamalle and all that. And the second song I like a lot is Chocolate. It's a very peppy number, a lot of energy and the lyrics and everything perfect, dance number. So I like that a lot. And my third one would be Changadi Kootam from Notebook. I just love that song because that had amazing experiences and memories attached to that song. So these are my 3 favorite songs from my personal movie. My favorite actress is Madhuri Dixit. I think she is the complete, a complete woman, a complete performer, a complete celebrity. I mean, she dances well, she's an amazing performer, so expressive, so beautiful. I think, I look up to her as my role model, and yes, I do wish that I get that kind of popularity as a Madhuri Dixit got, and I'm aiming towards it. The first thing I loved about Madhuri Dixit was that Ek Do Teen. I was so obsessed with that song, the way she dances, the way she performs in that song. After that, I decided that one day I want to be like Madhuri Dixit because I was too impressed with that song, with that feel, with her performance and everything. And that was basically an inspiration maybe to be here, to be where I am now, totally. My favorite actor is Shah Rukh Khan, and I just adore him. He's a charmer. His performance, he's been so versatile in all his characters. And recently I saw his Chak De India, which I was like really crazy about, and I think he's the best. There's this one role which I always wished that one day I should do a role like that, and that was the role Kajol played in Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge. I found it really cute. It was so romantic. The movie was amazing, out of the blue, and I always wished one day I want to do a role like what Kajol did in Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, and maybe still wishing to do it with Shah Rukh. My favorite film is, I like all Yash Chopra's movies. I think they're amazing. The kind of, grandeur, his style of direction and in the movie on the whole, I just love his movies. And my most favorite one, I think, Kal Ho Na Ho is very close to my heart. I love that movie. Very emotional, very sensitive, romantic and everything. So, and I think I have lots and lots of favorite movies. There's nothing like, I just love only this movie and all. It's like, I like romantic movies, I like good action movies, humorous, comedy, flicks, everything. So, I have a big list of my, favorite movies I've seen and all that. So, lots of them. Fashion, according to me, is not what is in today or what is going to be in tomorrow. It's not like that. It's not what is in vogue today, and today this is the fashion, this is the colors, which is in vogue and all. It's, for me, according to me, fashion is not that. Fashion is what suits you, what suits your personality, what, we can carry very well. I think that should be fashion according to, me. I mean, I think that way. I feel, okay, pink suits me, so I wear pink. That's fashion for me. It's like that. And I'm mostly into a lot of jeans, t-shirts, and a lot of westerns. I love skirts, these flared skirts with tops. And yeah, I love Indian outfits, salwar kameez, the chudidars, the ethnic wear. I love that, but mostly I'm into this kind of western outfits and modern outfits. And yes, when I go to temples, I'm a very religious person. So when I go to temples, I wear all salwar kameez and look the typical traditional Nadan pin with bindi and all sorts of that. And let me tell you, my 5 favorite fashion accessories, which I can never be without, is a very good fitting jeans. I think everybody needs a well fitting jeans. I mean, that's one necessity in everybody's wardrobe. Second thing, I love to collect a lot of handbags. I'm very crazy about handbags, colors, different shapes, very stylish bags. I love the handbags. I have a very good collection in handbags. And I love belts. I think belts are, what can really, build your image and thing when you were into westerns, jeans and all these huge belts, colors. So I'm into a lot of belts. Shoes, I love shoes. I love these stilettos, these pointed heels and platforms, very lovely colors and all that. So I'm into a lot of shoes. So okay, I mentioned about a well-fitting jeans, belts, handbags, shoes, and I'm crazy about perfumes. I just love perfumes. I think everybody should always possess a very good, associate yourself with one nice brand of perfume, because that builds your personality. And I'm crazy about my perfumes. I keep changing it quite often, and I love collecting and having a collection of perfumes. And other than that, yes, very crazy about earrings, junk jewelry and even diamond jewelry. Basically, I've done my course in gemology and I'm very fond of diamonds. So, but I wear it only according to occasions. When it's more on the parties and thing, I'm into diamonds. Otherwise, I love this kind of junk jewelry matching to your outfits and all that. I do keep changing my hairstyles actually. I never stick to one kind of a look. Like in Notebook, I had a totally different hairstyle, just like a blunt. And in Chocolate, it was totally straightened hair, which I think suits me the best. And very nice, very easy maintenance and all that. You have to just brush your hair and go out. And right now, I'm having a different look. I'm having the steps, the curls and all that. So it's never that I'm having only one look or one hairstyle. I keep changing it according to as I change, I do one movie, I like to have a different look in my next movie. So right now I'm doing this blow dry with curls and steps and all that. So that's my look in